anything else I can try to answer or not answer, as the case may be tonight? Okay.
You
Yes.
talked about customer service.
Yes.
Who would I direct a question that I've already tried to get service on fire?
Just give me the information and I'll take it with me tonight.
The council.
Yep.
My husband.
Yes. Councilman?
Chris, Mayor Jackson and our city, really making a push around sustainability. You kind of briefly touched upon it. I'd like you to elaborate on some of the things that CWB is doing to really try to save money from what you do. You had one of the bullet points about pump optimization, but as well as some of the LEED certified buildings that we're building. I think, it just shows that, some of the good stewardship that is being invested in the system.
I need my prompt. So, well, I think where we see the biggest opportunities are in our pumping operations. And if we can pump at off-peak energy times, if we can use less energy by taking advantage of one facility that's more efficient than another, or one pump size that's more efficient than another. Our goal is to save 10% of our energy bill each year. Our energy bill is $20 million a year. So when you get your next CEI bill, think about us. So that's our goal, to try to save about $2 million a year on that going forward. Okay. Secondly, we're looking at alternative energy possibilities. I think wind power to us is most promising. We've looked at a little bit of hydrogen fuel cell power. That's probably not as economically viable. And then we're looking at, for hot water purposes, solar. It doesn't work on an energy, electricity production basis, but for hot water, it appears to make sense. I think the energy efficient designs that Councilman Zone was mentioning, we've applied to our newest building, which is our Technology and Security Center. We did not design the building to be a LEEDs building, but we built it that way. So we did a lot of scrambling during construction, and fortunately we had a good contractor that worked with us and didn't change order us to death. So we were able to accomplish what we think will be a LEED certified building. Those standards are being incorporated into all of our new facilities. So we're building a new maintenance facility in conjunction with the renovation of the Kirtland Pump Station. That will be a LEED certifiable building when we do that. When we do roof replacements, window replacements, things of that nature, we're just paying attention to it. And furthermore, we're developing those standards so that we can share them with the other, our brothers and sisters in other city departments. I think the training, just the consciousness of this, I think is really important, that our employees, are more efficient in just how they operate. And then I think our fleet, we've started to pay attention to, the routing of our fleet. There's an anti-idling policy citywide that we are really the primary enforcers of. And then we're starting to use GPS on our vehicles so that we can try to track where they are and minimize the mileage that we use.
And Chris, and just to my colleagues in this organization, just since we implemented the anti-idling policy, we have estimated we've saved about 300,000 miles roughly in fuel costs. So the trucks aren't running 24/7. When they're sitting there and they're working in a hole, the truck is off, but there's new technology that you can put something actually in the engine block that takes the heat off of the blocks, puts it in the cab during cold months, so workers aren't freezing to death. But also, we're in an area where our region, we are in a non-attainment status. Our air is too polluted. And if we're going to make a difference, one of the biggest emitters, about a third of pollution, are our fleets and vehicles. So I'd encourage all of you municipalities that have fleets, look at, go to the mayor's website, and you can look under sustainability, look under our anti-idling program. You might want to adopt a policy within your city as well.
Because I just want to add that, on behalf of residents, I contact CW pretty often, and I've only been on council 4 years, but I can say, especially in the last couple of years, I've really seen customer service improve. In particular, I want to commend the work of Margaret Jackson back here, as well as Lynn Reindell, who I am in contact with pretty often. They do a phenomenal job. They keep me in the loop on what's going on almost on a day-to-day basis, and I really appreciate that.
Very good. Well, I appreciate the compliment. We've worked hard at it, and these improvements are incremental because, as you know, it's human nature not to change. And trying to get employees who are used to operating in a certain manner to change their behaviors and to become more efficient and customer friendly is a long-term effort. And we can't snap our fingers and get those changes, but we're becoming more and more conscious, about the need to be more customer friendly and efficient, but also that it benefits us as well.